So here some problems on oscillators by K. Venkatramanna from BVCEC. So in the question he has given that a Wien bridge oscillator which has capacitance values C1, C2 and R1, R2 values he has given, and he has asked to find the range of R2 value from if the frequency is varied from 10 kHz to 50 kHz. So these are the questions he has asked in the problem. So let us go for the solution part. We know that the frequency of the oscillator is given by f is equals to 1 by 2 pi root over r1 r2 c1 c2. Therefore in the question he has given the frequency is varied from 10 kHz to 1 kHz. If frequency is equals to 10 kHz is substituted, then the value becomes so 10 into 10 cube, so which is equals to 1 by 2 pi square root of so r1 10 into 10 cube into r2, so c1 c2 both are equal, so 0.01 micro square. So if you solve this one, the value of R2 will be equals to 20.33 kilo ohms. So this is the resistance value in the case of frequency equals to 10 kilohertz. So for frequency is equals to 50 kilohertz, the formula becomes 50 into 10 power 3 1 by 2 pi root over 10 into 10 cube into r2 into c square is nothing but 0.001 micro whole square. Then the value will be 1.013. So therefore r2 varies from 1.013 kilo ohms to 25.33 kilo ohms. For f varies for 10k to 50 kilohertz. So this is the value. So here coming to the problem, here he has given a Wien bridge oscillator with a frequency of 500 Hz. So the value of C is 100 picofarads, and what he is asking here to find the value of R. So we know that for a Wien bridge oscillator the frequency of operation is 1 by 2 pi R into C. Here R1 is equals to R2 is equals to R, and C1 is equals to C2 is equals to C. Then so in the question he has given, we have to find the value of R. So the frequency becomes 500, which is equals to 1 by 2 pi R into C value is 100 pico. Pico is nothing but 10 power minus 12. So if you calculate the value of R, the resistance value will be, so the resistance value will be 3.183 mega ohm. So this is the value of the required resistance. So if we observe the problem, in the problem he has given a Hartley oscillator, so which has two inductances 2 millihenry and 20 micro Henry. So here the frequency is changed from 950 kHz to 20. So this is the range of frequency which we have to vary. Then what he is asking is we have to find the range of capacitance value. So we know that the formula for the frequency of operation of Hartley oscillator f is equal to 1 by 2 pi square root of C into L equivalent. So here L equivalent is nothing but what, L1 plus L2. So here generally here no mutual inductance is considered, no mutual inductance. So that means capital M is equals to 0. Then L1 plus L2, if the summation of two capacitors value will be 0.022, then he has given the maximum frequency is 50 kHz. So if we substitute in the place of F and remaining L equivalent and this value, then the capacitance value will be 2.98 picofarads. And if we calculated the minimum frequency in the given question 150 kHz, if we substitute it in the formula, then it becomes 3.89 picofarads. So capacitance will be, so here the value of C must be varied from 2.98 picofarads to 13.89 picofarads to get the required range of frequency. That means 950 kilohertz to 2050 kilohertz. So this is a problem which is based on Hartley oscillator. So in the question he has given that a Hartley oscillator which has L1 is equal to 15 microhenry and capacitance C is equal to 50 microfarad, and he has asked to calculate the L2 for frequency of 160. So this is the operating frequency 168 kilohertz, and the mutual inductance is 5 microhenry, and also he has asked to find the gain of the transistor used for oscillator. So we know that the formula for Hartley oscillator is 1 by 2 pi square root of L equivalent into C. Here L equivalent is equal to L1 plus L2 plus 2M. So here M is nothing but what? Mutual inductance. So has already given the value mutual inductance as 5 microhenry. And if you substitute the operating frequency 168 kHz in the formula, so 1 by 2 pi square root of, so capacitance value is 15 to 10 power. Then if you solve this one, L equivalent will be 17.95 millihenry. Therefore L equivalent we have calculated. Therefore L equivalent is equal to 17.95 10 power minus 3, which is equals to, so L1 value has given 15 into 10 power minus 3 L2 plus, so mutual inductance is 5 into 10 power minus 6. So if we solve this one, the L2 value will be 2.945 millihenry, and he has also asked to find the gain. So we know that HFE is equals to L1 plus M by L2 plus M. So if you calculate, so here L1 is nothing but what? 15 into 10 power minus 3, 5 into 10 power minus 6 by 2.945 into 10 power minus 3 plus 5 into 10 power minus. Therefore if you calculate this one, HFE will be, so this is the required gain of the transistor to get the oscillations. So here we are having two problems. So the first, coming to the first problem, he has given a Colpitts oscillator with capacitance values C1, C2, and also he has given some required L value. So we know that the formula for oscillations for a Colpitts oscillator is F is equals to 1 by 2 pi square root of L into C equivalent. But here C equivalent is nothing but what? Parallel combination of two capacitance, series combination of two capacitors C1, C2 by C1 plus 8. If you substitute the given values in this expression, the C equivalent will be this thing. If you substitute that value here, you will get the operating frequency as 1.927 megahertz. This is the formula which we have to recollect in the exam for the calculation of what? Operating frequency of a Colpitts oscillator. Let us go to the next problem. Here this is also a problem on Colpitts oscillator. Here he has given the inductance value, capacitance value, and also has given the another capacitance value. What is asking? We have to find the operating frequency and feedback fraction beta. So here we have already know that the C equivalent value is the series combination of two capacitances C1 and C2. If we solve this parallel combination of equivalent, we will get 9.909 10 power 9 farads. Therefore we know that the frequency of operation is F is equals to 1 by 2 pi square root of L into C equivalent, so which is equals to 1 by 2 pi square root of, so inductance he has given 10 into 10 power minus 6. C equivalent we have already calculated 9 into 10 power minus 9. Then the operating frequency will be 527.857 kilohertz. And next one, the voltage gain, which is nothing but C2 by C1. This one also we have calculated in the derivation. So this value will be going to be then, and also the beta will be equals to 1 by voltage gain, so which is equals to 1 by 10, which is equals to 0. So these are the some required formula we have to recollect in the problem solution.